Hello, hello, hello. It is Moonshine Oracle with a full moon expose on this harvest full moon. I think tomorrow? Today is October the 5th on this beautiful Sunday morning. Cloudy, but we can still see the light. Right? Disclaimers are in the description boxes of all the videos because I will not be dealing with anyone's triggered unhealed bullshit. Mm-mm-mm. Now, the only reason I know this is because this person lurks in my energy and they really need to stop. Somebody here may be hacking into your email to acquire access to like financial records, things of that sort, like your credit cards. If you have those cash advance apps, they're trying to get in there to like get your banking information, debit card information. They could be trying to get into your credit card accounts. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, like they want to see how much money you have so they can like fabricate a lawsuit. Because this basically is like the ultimate energy vampire in a nutshell. Because money is an energy exchange, and if they cannot get you to voluntarily work with them, they're going to force some type of exchange. And I mean, it's giving Gemini energy, honestly. Because one thing I know about a distorted Gemini is they will take you for everything you got. If they can take it, they're going to try to take it out from under you. Your house, your car, your career, your job. Like, if they can steal money from you, they're going to try to do it. And I mean, it's just, there's been a lot of energetic exposure in terms of Gemini. Like, somebody here could be trying to mimic a person in spirit, but the problem is they're not succeeding because when the twins are out of line and they're super distorted, it is a real you know what from you know where, trying to get them back in line. And one thing I've been meaning to do, because I did this a while back, but it did not get a lot of traction, so I took my notes down and stuff like that and deleted the videos, and I need to redo those. Because in order to get to the bottom of something, you have to be aware. Like, knowledge is power, power is knowledge. Somebody here is just trying to get a lot of information on somebody so they can file a lawsuit. And, like, honey, the dirt you're looking for, it's on the back of your neck, it's on your man's balls, and so on down that line. Take a bath, both of you. But, because half the time I can smell y'all, and y'all are genuinely disgusting. Okay, so somebody here could have a Gemini North Node as well. A Gemini North Node. Do with that what you will. I mean, because I don't have time to go into all that right now. Somebody here could have a Gemini North Node, and all this mess could be happening to you. Somebody here could have a Gemini South Node, and they're the guilty party. Because ain't nothing about this divine energy. Like, if you're hacking into people's devices, their accounts, trying to find dirt, anything you can use to gain leverage and stuff like that. I mean, it's just a lot of laws, physically and spiritually, have been broken here. And we are getting into deeper and deeper and deeper into a surveillance state. So if you are like there's already cyber stalking laws in place in Alabama. There was a real big awareness brought to that back in 2023, and so on down that line. And a lot of times these karmic energies, they're thinking as long as they don't get caught, they're fine. But some laws vary according to state and or province. But when you are impersonating a person online, like you're on a dating site, but you're using another person's a picture from their Facebook and so on down that line. But the problem is they've recently updated their picture. Now that kind of throws a wrench in the plans and stuff like that. If somebody was impersonating a person online to the point that it has resulted in a federal investigation of sorts, somebody here keeps trying to place a person where they are not, and that's not the case. There's too much of an alibi. Time cards, if their drives are monitored, like if they have the car insurance, like same as me, there's the app tracks your drives, whether you're a passenger or the driver itself. It tracks your every move. So, I mean, you're not getting away undetected and stuff like that. And feds can get into devices at any given time to track a location, look at your messages and stuff like that. Because if this were a Fed abusing their position, this would have been a lot more stealthier than what it was. But even then, if they're abusing their spot, they're only going to be able to do it for so long, because abuse of power is abuse of power regardless of who, what, why, when, where. If you have Yahoo and Gmail and you need to like recover your passwords and stuff like that, you need to switch that up. You need to switch that up. Because there's the two-way identifier, like you have your cell phone, but what they're doing, because this same thing is happening to me on and off as we speak, they're using your recovery email to send the verification codes to and stuff like that. And the thing is, they're looking for money. Like, they're trying to see how much you have in your accounts and stuff like that to see, like, what they can get out of you. But the thing is like, okay, it's no secret that I was raised by my millionaire grandparents. I was literally supplied everything in life but a wealthy husband and a trust fund. So what are you looking for here? I've been renovating my house on and off for the last 5 years. So, like, what are you looking for exactly? What are you looking for? Hang on, y'all. Let me see what my dog's getting into. Hold on. Bubs? Mailer just being Mailer. But it's really messed up because, again, we are going deeper and deeper into a surveillance state. It's going to be really hard to pull off the mimicking of a person online, the cyber stalking of somebody online. Like, if somebody blocks you and you create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 backup accounts to rotate between, you're going to jail for 5 years, depending on the state you're in. You're looking at prison for 5 years. I mean, because somebody here thinks they're smart and they think they're slick, but the thing is they're not. This could also be a bitter ex, baby mama, baby daddy, the karmic partner of somebody, because this is like, there's nothing divine about this energy. There's nothing divine about it. And it's really annoying. It's really childish. It's petty. It's immature. It's annoying. Because my thing is, if you're anything like me, you are genuinely uninterested in the drama and the bullshit. You are just so interested in people's lives, that you're just going about your life. You're just going about your life, but you don't take kindly to it when people try to interfere with your quality of life. You're not going out of the way to harm anybody and so on down that line, but because somebody can't read you, they don't know what your personal business is, and it bothers them. It's like no one bothers a person like a bothered individual. And it's like, on the flip side of this whole thing, it could be a spiritualist with the ability to hack and stalk. They could have good government connections and stuff like that. But again, this person needs to be careful, because in this economy, they ain't gonna protect you. And on top of that, just because you got away with some things in the past, it don't mean you're going to be able to get away with it in the future. So you might be able to fool mankind a little bit, but you're not going to be able to fool the spirit realm, because the spirit realms is seeing what you're doing from the jump. That karma is getting clocked the second the thought crosses your mind. The wheels of karma start turning the second you start thinking about it. I mean, there's just a lot of ritualistic backfire here. Somebody was promised that something could get done. They would be gazillionaires, this, that, and the third. And they're like, all you got to do is sacrifice this one person. You've got somebody here has, like, they just don't have ancestral protection. Like, they can't protect this person because that person who started this whole thing, they are guilty as charged. They're guilty in the physical realm. They're guilty in the spiritual realm. And the reason they would have been able to avoid physical charges had they just stopped when they saw that whatever it was they did or paid for was not working. Love spells don't work on everybody. Glamour, attraction, domination, it just doesn't work on everybody. How many of us have to get on this app and explain that if there's no original love for the person, that love spell ain't gonna work? And sometimes, this is, I know for a fact, is the case for at least one person. They knew love spells did not work on a person. They knew this. They knew it would make the person hostile at the idea of them, and it was about getting that person arrested and incarcerated so they could energy harvest off of them. Because when the problem was sacrificing a person to the point of that energy leaves the plane the second they flatline. So whatever was being held together by that person's energy, it completely falls apart. We're talking massive tower. Massive towers. Tower on fire towers. So the logical thing to do in their minds is, hey, let's get this person incarcerated. They can't go anywhere. They can't meet their counterpart. They can't have their divine children. We can just siphon off of them until they die, until we all die. And it's just like, okay. Alibis on alibis. Let's put our thinking caps on, kids. A lot of us are going to be prophetically warned in some capacity of your bullshit. And now y'all are on even more bullshit in the name of saving face. Because you just now realizing 5 years after the fact that they've been on to you the entire time. I really don't think, like, Candyman was not a problem until you had his name in your mouth. I mean, I'm just saying.